Hey, what time is it? It's learning time with me, Grandpa Jai. How are you today? I'm doing good. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to talk to you about something. I was thinking today about imagination and how important having an imagination is. Do you know what that is? Having an imagination is when it is that we can picture things in our minds that maybe aren't in front of us. I'm sure that you have an imagination. Maybe you didn't know what to call it. But it's when it is that we can see things or imagine how things would be in our minds without them actually being. I was thinking of a book that was a good example of what you can do with your imagination. This book is called I Can Do It All. If you have this book, you can read along with me. Let's go.
I Can Do It All. Written by Mary E. Pearson. Illustrated by Jeff Shelley. I zoom in a plane. I sail on a ship. I race a fast car. I take a space trip. I hike in the desert. I drive in the sea. I swing in a jungle. I climb up tall tree. I pan with a miner. I dance in a show. I hold a big boa. I make the best throw. I guard an old castle. I visit the king. When I go to the library, I can do anything. The end.
Did you see all the things that the little boy imagined that he was? Even though he was in the library reading books, when he was reading the books, he was imagining himself as the characters or doing the things that the character was doing. Sometimes we can have an imagination when we're told something. Sometimes we can have an imagination when we read something. And sometimes we don't need either of those. We can just close our eyes and think about something and picture ourselves in a whole different place. And that's pretty neat because you could go anywhere with your imagination. Sometimes we can feel like we don't have a very good imagination. But that's okay, right? Because we're learning. Sometimes we don't show that we have an imagination very well. Well, maybe we have a hard time pretending about certain things. That's okay. We just have to practice, right? In anything we do, including having an imagination, if we don't do good at first, we just have to keep trying until we get better. Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. Remember, our best is our best. Just forget about the rest. I hope the next time that you think about having an imagination, you think about the boy that was in the library and how he put himself in all these different places, all in his mind. Well, that's all the time we have for today. If you'd like to get a copy of this book for yourself, I put a link in the description. Don't forget to come see me tomorrow, and we'll learn something new. Bye.